Hello, welcome to tonight's weather video. Risk for severe weather is getting a little more interesting for tomorrow. Today was kind of a gloomy day with some sprinkles. Now we're starting to see some showers around. You can see all the clouds that are going to be with us through tomorrow at least. Excuse me. Let's go look at the radar here. And we also have to talk about Tropical Storm Humberto as well. So we do have a few showers now making their way across the area. Finally, seeing some rainfall, measurable rainfall over our area. I can't remember the last time we had measurable rainfall. It's been a very long time. In fact, let's go to the climate statistics for Islip. We'll go and we'll take a look at when the last time it rained at Islip was. We'll just go to the preliminary monthly data. Islip. Let's see the last time it rained. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it hasn't rained all month. Look at, oh no, that's the snow. Where's the rainfall? Here. That seems to be missing here. Let's see. Wind. No rainfall? You kidding me, right? Well, I do apologize for that. I don't see a rainfall here. Or amount, but let's see. Oh, here it is. W8 is WTR. That's what it is. All right, whatever they call water. But last time it rained was September 7th. That we had measurable rainfall. So September 7th, it is now September 24th at Islip. So how many days is that? That's man. Yeah, is that, how many days is that? So that's a lot. I mean, you do have, I'm wondering if I should count these traces, but, that's a tremendous amount of days here you're talking about. That's like 2 weeks. That's insane. That's over 2 weeks. That's over 2 freaking weeks. That's like 14 days. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's insane. All right, that is insane right there. Over 2 weeks without any measurable rainfall at Islip. Sorry, my mind just got blown by that. Anyway, we are finally seeing some rain over our area. Finally seeing some rain. We're going to see, we're going to get to the storm threat first for tomorrow here. And we'll first go to the weather and hazards map. It's very humid out there. The dew points are very high. We don't see any watches or warnings in effect for our area yet, but it is very humid out there. Dew point 70 degrees at Islip, so Farmingdale, I should say. But high temperatures today, we got close to 80 degrees. Plenty of clouds around, so we didn't really see much. And wasn't that much hotter in Jersey because they got into some of the shower activity earlier on. Looking at rainfall for today so far for the past 24 hours. Looks like some areas did pick up some rain. A little bit of rain here on 0.06. But it's as you head further south, and it's still not that much. But we will be getting more. And that is the main thing, fortunately. So let's go to the severe weather threat for tomorrow here. We are in that marginal risk, but something else that I want to show you is that they've put us now at a 2% tornado risk as well for much of the area for tomorrow. We also are under a wind risk, no hail risk, but wind and tornado possible tomorrow. They have at a 5% wind damage possibility. So these storms could be quite intense for tomorrow. We'll have to see what happens. You can see there's some heavy thunderstorm activity over northeast of Baltimore. But right now we're just seeing showers over our area. So before I get to our weather, we're going to go and talk about what's going on here in the tropics? We could have three named storms at the same time because we have another one getting ready to develop as well. Have Gabrielle, that's moving away. Not even going to focus on that. Well, I am going to focus on it because it's heading to the Azores. So Gabrielle is going to bring hurricane conditions to the Azores late Thursday or early Friday. All right, so it's located 915 miles west of the Azores, at 36.1 north, 43.5 west. Maximum sustained winds are down to 100 miles an hour. It's moving east at 30 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 970 millibars to 8.65 inches. So this is heading for the Azores, and now we have a rare hurricane warning for the Azores. That's right, a hurricane warning. Let's go to the cone here, and you'll see, yes, there is actually a hurricane warning for the Azores, which this is such an unusual-looking track. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, usually storms will recurve and go much further north, but the fact that it's taking this track just shows you how strong the ridging is and how messed up the steering currents are. But that is a very unusual. So we have a hurricane warning now in effect for the Azores, which is very rare. So I don't remember the last time the Azores got hit by a hurricane. So that's quite weird right there. But let's talk about Humberto, because now we have Tropical Storm Humberto, and that is already forecast to become a hurricane and enter the Caribbean. Right now, Tropical Storm Humberto, go to the latest public advisory. It has formed in the tropical Atlantic as of 5 p.m. Its location 20.1 north, 54.9 west, and about 550 miles east-northeast of the northern Leeward Islands. Maximum sustained winds 40 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 15 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 1,008 millibars to 9.77 inches. And it will eventually become a hurricane. So, yeah, this is what we have right here. So that's going to have to be watched. But then we have another area also that is probably most likely to become a hurricane as well. This area right here. So we have a number of things going on in the tropics right now. We could have three named storms at once. So all of a sudden the switch has been flipped, and now all of a sudden the Atlantic Ocean has been turned on, and we're seeing all these hurricanes. And we'll go and look at some satellite imagery of those hurricanes. In fact, let's see if we can find the whole Atlantic Ocean one, Caribbean. Let's see if we can do the tropical. We have tropical Atlantic, so we can do the tropical Atlantic. Actually, it's showing. Here is Gabrielle. Here's Humberto. And this is the other area that they're watching right over here. See that? And I think we can do, we can put GLM flash intensity, so you can still see a lot of lightning going on inside Gabrielle right now. Not so much in Humberto, but then we have this area here that's being watched as well. So, Gabrielle, really interesting storm, by the way. If we go to Gabrielle here, we'll take a look at it. Here we go again. There's still some nice pulse-ups of convection. Take a look at that. That is amazing. That in that particular spot, seeing that is quite interesting, and it just goes to show you the warm waters and what the warm waters do to these storms. If we go to the earthnullschool.net, take a look. All right, that's where Gabrielle is right now. Let's see what the sea surface temperature anomaly is for that area. I'm just kind of curious. Oh, yeah, above normal. Well, no surprise there. So that's plenty of warm water. Look at how warm the water is over in this area. I mean, huge anomalies here. We're talking 6.6 degree Fahrenheit anomalies for this area right here. That's crazy. So, yeah, that's what's messing up all the weather. You have all these warmer than normal oceans, and that once that switch gets flipped, things really get interesting. So let's go to Humberto now. Here's Humberto. All right, it's just getting started, but this is going to get stronger. It's got plenty of warm water to work with, so even though... and what's weird is, well, when we look at the models, you'll see. We're watching the severe weather threat for tomorrow, and then we're also watching the tropical threat as well. I think I'll talk more about that for tomorrow. So let's get into the severe threat, obviously, for tomorrow. So, obviously, looking at the European here, let's just change this to the eastern U.S. to get a closer look at things. Here's the 18th European. So you see some rainfall overnight, and then again for tomorrow, later tomorrow afternoon to the evening. And then that should hopefully push out by Friday, though it's still showing some chances of precipitation. So we may have to wait till Saturday before we get some kind of drying in. But then we might have to worry about more rain moving into the picture on Sunday. But take a look at this. Just for entertainment purposes, take a look at this. We may see like a Fujiwara type of deal going on here. This is extremely unusual. I mean, look at this. Yeah, you're going to see like Fujiwara, but then that high comes in and pushes them away, thank God. But I mean, that is insane to see too. I've never seen that before, but hey, we are in uncharted waters on this ever-warming planet. So we're going to see things that we've never seen before. Get used to it. So let's go look at the HRRR first. We'll look at our short-range models, and I'll just show you the dew points, just to show you the humid air we're working with. And dew points are up there, and they will be up there through tomorrow into the 70s, southerly winds. And then as we enter Friday, you'll see the winds kind of shift off to the west, and that'll try to bring in some drier air and put an end to the rain. But we do need that rain. Now, temperatures won't really, there won't be huge variations in temperatures through tomorrow. It's just going to be very muggy and very humid. But let's go look at our Cape levels for tomorrow here. So you'll see the Cape, not really terribly impressive. At least the HRRR doesn't seem to think so. Most of it seems to be over New Jersey. The best chances for severe weather. NAM. All right, we don't have that much of the 0Z NAM, and so I'd have to use the 18Z NAM. Let's see if the NAM is any different with the Cape. And it is a little better over New Jersey, but unfortunately for Long Island, it's not really showing much Cape here. So the severe element will probably be best over New Jersey, but that's not to say nothing's going to happen. So we're going to have to look at some other models for that. But let's go back to the HRRR and take a look and see how it's going to be handling the precipitation, because today kind of it sort of underdid things a little bit. Let's take a look at what we got. So see, overnight we're going to get some showers, some thunderstorms, probably nothing severe. The severe threat would come later Thursday, and you can see Thursday, you see another little round of some shower activity there, and if it's light rain, that's going to help stabilize things, and that's going to make it hard to get a severe thunderstorm going if you're having light rain for a lot of Thursday. And then there's another little shower that goes over there, but nothing. Yeah, this is not very impressive at all. And unfortunately, if we look at total accumulated precip, that won't be as impressive either. It's only showing maybe some lucky people might get an inch, depending on where those showers and thunderstorms go. I'm hoping this HRRR is wrong because it's kind of dry. Let's now go over to the NAM. Again, don't have enough of the 0Z run-in, so we'll go ahead and we will look at the 18Z run and show you what the NAM has. So again, you can see there's some showers overnight, and then another period of showers in the morning, and then showers into the noontime hours, and then maybe one more shower in the late. So that's what the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock there, a shower, and then that moves away, and then we get a break, and this would be the line that develops, that comes in. NAM brings it in after 8, 9 o'clock. You can see some that would be some severe weather right there. So the NAM definitely looking like it's going to bring some better severe threat for us, and rainfall again, depending on who gets the thunderstorms. We'll see how much rain we get. But let's go and look at the whatchamacallit, the HDRPS. Sorry. HDRPS a little heavier with the rain. It brings some of the heavier rain over Long Island with 2+ inch amounts, especially over central New Jersey. So the HDRPS probably has some more of that thunderstorm activity holding together. Let's take a look at this one. And again, this is the 18Z run for the HDRPS. So you can see here, does bring some shower and thunderstorm overnight. Heavy one over Jersey. Brings it up over Long Island in the morning. And then just has a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity here. Not sure if these would be severe or not, but you can see a couple more passing through throughout the day on Thursday. Shower and thunderstorm. This is the only model that does this. and then another one there. I don't know if this is going to be right. This may very well be overdone because none of the other models are showing it. Just this one, and I'm not sure if I'm going to buy just one model is showing. Certainly the potential is there for more widespread heavy rain, but right now that's not what we're seeing. But I'm hoping we do see some more. So those are all the models we have for precipitation as far as what we're looking at here. But they're all over unfortunately, the latest NAM only goes out. Let's see, we got 14 hours of it. You can see it does bring a heavy shower thunderstorm right over there. I don't think that would be considered severe at that point. It would be later in the day that we could see the severe weather. So it kind of all depends. If we just have, if it stops raining for a while in the afternoon, and maybe there's a peak of sun, that's going to increase your severe weather potential. If it keeps raining, then chances are that we'll have less of a severe weather potential. It all depends on that instability that we're going to see here. Well, actually, I do have one more model, the RGM. I know it's not the best resolution, but let's go ahead and look at this one. You can see there some shower activity, and then another heavy shower activity there passing by over western Long Island, and then a little break, and then maybe another batch later on. So that's the RGM, and the RGM would, let's see how much rainfall that would give us. That would also give us perhaps 1 to 2 inches. So, yeah, the models are still kind of all over the place with this. It all depends on where the thunderstorms form, where they move, and there's such a fine line. So we'll have to see what happens. But either way, hopefully we do wind up getting some beneficial rainfall from this. As far as clouds, obviously, this says it's overcast tomorrow, and just to show you Friday, it's going to be a struggle to clear things out with this front kind of hung up. This is just one model here. You can see there's a stalled system off the southeast, but we're going to talk more about that, I think, tomorrow night or Friday, depending on what happens with the severe weather. So I think that pretty much covers everything. We'll go ahead and look at a few more models here. Ventu Sky, and take a look and see what the Cape is showing on this. So let's see what's tomorrow. I mean, it's not the most impressive. You can see actually there's some Cape in the morning, so it's possible. You can see it's over New Jersey. The southerly flow tends to stabilize things on Long Island, but over New Jersey, I would say that's the best risk for severe weather. There's a decent amount right over Ocean County there. This is a better resolution than the tropical tidbits. So you can see, but the best Cape levels are staying off to the west. That's where the most instability would be, with the southerly flow tends to stabilize things. The other thing that we have to watch out for, and we'll go over the clouds and visibility in a moment here, is sucky drizzle. That could also kill thunderstorms, and it's showing some. So it is showing some. So we'll have to see. I don't know if that's a shower or drizzle, but if there is drizzle, that's also going to knock out any thunderstorms. So generally speaking, the longer it rains and the more it rains, the less likely there will be severe weather. But if there's a break and the sun comes out, the better chance that there will be severe weather. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. There's a lot of variabilities in these models. None of them agree. Let's go to windy.com here. European. Be the last one we'll look at here. And thunderstorms. Let's go look at this one for tomorrow. Let's see. This is not really showing much. Showing one perhaps overnight we get something. And then it's showing one in the afternoon there, right over New York City. So it depends what happens. And it's just a lot of unknowns as to where the severe weather is going to be. But I think the best chance is over Jersey. Even this is showing that. Look at Stafford there. These Cape level, these thunderstorm threats are pretty high over here. So I think that's the best chance is going to be over Jersey. But hopefully we will see at least. I would like to get at least an inch of rain, if possible. Again, it's been mind-blowing how many days it's been since it's rained at Islip. So that's like I said, that's 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, 14 days, 13 days, I should say, but no, 14 days, 14 days. That's insane. Over 14 days. I still can't get over that. Well, anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And we'll see what happens tomorrow.